brighter. So that's the whole purpose behind that's how you know that I'm in South Africa. Hey beautiful subscribers, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video I will be showing you guys how I highlight and contour my face. This is definitely a struggle and I feel like it's very tricky for most people. It was even tricky for me for the longest time ever. So I definitely feel like I finally got the hang of it. So today I'll be sharing that with you guys. I'm going to start with applying my foundation, and well, actually I've kind of started my face because I've done my brows and I've done my eyeshadow and I've put on some lashes, which is quite weird because I don't usually do that. I always start with my face and all of that, but for the purpose of this video I've started with my eyeshadow and everything, and now I'm going to focus on my face. So I'm going to go in with this Rimmel foundation. I recently did a review on this foundation, and you can find it on my channel. I will try and link it somewhere over here at the top, I don't know. I'm definitely not used to applying my foundation after I've applied my eyeshadow and my lashes. I just feel like it's weird. So for highlighting I'll be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer. Yeah, I'll be using that to highlight, and this is in the shade Cool Tan or GC980. So basically the whole thing behind highlighting, and I think I've explained this before in one of my previous videos, is that it helps with highlighting certain features of your face, like under your eyes, your chin, and also your forehead. So that's the whole purpose behind that's how you know that I'm in South Africa. And then when it comes to contouring, that is basically making some parts of your face darker, and you're kind of like sculpting your face and making it look slim, and basically making it look snatched, making it look I feel like that's the perfect way to explain contouring. Another thing that contouring does, or another thing that you can achieve by contouring, is kind of adding shadows to your face, and that really defines certain parts of your face. So with contouring, I like to apply it underneath my cheekbones and my nose, and also my forehead, well sometimes on my forehead, and I also apply it on my jawline. I really don't know why I do that, but I just do it anyway. I like to take it all the way over there. Okay. And this concealer is actually, I think it's 2 shades lighter than my normal shade, and I think that's the perfect shade to go with when it comes to concealer, because you don't want to buy or use the exact same shade as your foundation shade, because it won't make sense. There won't be a difference, because the whole thing with highlighting is that you want to brighten certain parts of your face. So that's why you're taking a concealer that's slightly 2 shades or 3 shades lighter than you. So another thing that I do, or another area where I place my concealer, is under my cheekbone. I just feel like this gives you a natural contour, or this is actually another way of contouring your face without applying a darker concealer once you're done highlighting. Okay. And I've also seen that some people do everything all at once, and oh my gosh, I cannot do that. I just feel like it's bombarding myself with so much on my face. So I like to just highlight, and then once I'm done with highlighting, I go in with contouring. Once I'm done with that, I go in with setting, you know, one step at a time. I don't understand people who highlight, contour and bake or whatever at the same time. I just feel like it's too much for me. So right now I'm just going to blend my highlights, and then I'm going to go in with some contour. So when it comes to blending my highlights, I prefer using this beauty sponge, which is quite sharp over here, and this is very nice for when I'm blending under my eye, because I can get all those small spaces. And what I actually like to do when blending my concealer is that I blend it from my eye and upwards. The fuck, oh my gosh. So I hope you guys can see how I'm not like blending it all over my face. I'm literally blending it from my eye and upwards, just this area over here. So can you guys see how I already have a contour without even applying the concealer or the actual contour? Can you guys see how my face is already looking kind of snatched? So that's why I highlighted this part of my face. So with contouring, there's basically a lot of techniques or different ways to do it. Some people do it using powder products, and some people do it using cream or liquid products, and that is actually called cream contour, and that is my favorite way to contour. I actually prefer cream contouring, and I absolutely love it. So with cream contouring, you can just choose any dark concealer shade and use it as a contour. So I will be using this LA Girl Pro Conceal, and it is in the shade Dark Cocoa, and it is GC988. With highlighting, you go 2 or 3 shades lighter than your shade to enhance those features of your face, and with contouring, you actually go darker, maybe 3 shades darker than your shade or 2 shades darker, to darken those parts of your face and to give them shadows and to make your face more sculpted. So I'm basically going to place it over here, and I like to kind of do this shape and make it look like a star, and I take it all the way up here. Okay, so that is how much I am gonna apply. I think that's enough. Okay, then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, literally below my cheekbone. And then I'm gonna place it over here and over here, and I'm actually gonna place it on my jawline. If you ask me why I do this, I don't know. Okay, I just do it. Okay, don't worry about my nose, I'm coming back to that. But then I don't blend my contour with a beauty blender. Instead, I'm going to use a brush. This is the brush that I'm using over here. When I blend my contour, I actually blend it from my cheekbone upwards. Okay, so when it comes to highlighting contouring my nose, I prefer applying the product on my hand like this, and then I go in with the brush, the same brush that I was using to blend my contour, and I just kind of like dab it, and then I go in. Oh shit, I did not highlight my nose. When blending my nose, I like to use the sharp parts of the beauty blender, because that kind of ensures that the product doesn't go, you know, all over my nose. As I was saying, I dab, going back to my contour, so I dab on the product on my hand, and then I just go in with the brush on the sides of my nose. Now I'm going to be going in with some powder, some setting powder to set my highlights. So I'm just going to go in with this Revlon Candid foundation. I've tried the, what is it called, the Ben Nye or the Ben NYE powder, and I definitely don't like it because it makes me look like a lizard. Basically, it makes me look so dry, and I already have dry skin, so it made me look like a lizard. The one thing I like about this powder is that it definitely does not dry up my skin. You'd expect that a powder would dry out your skin, dry out your foundation and your makeup, but this, apply your powder wherever you've applied your highlights, just to set that highlight. So I'm just gonna place it under my eyes.